Like on many other holidays, Rosh HaShana has its traditions and its customs. And again, these vary among many people. But a custom that is generally accepted is that on the first night of Rosh HaShana, we dip an apple into honey, recite the bracha, and then say the blessing, "May God grant us a sweet year." There are other things that are done symbolically, such as to eat a vegetable which means multiplicity. Now, in different cultures, different vegetables have that term. In Yiddish, the word for carrot is mern. Mern means more, right? And so we eat the carrots and we say, right, "May we become greater and more populous." Right? It is customary in some families to eat the head of a fish and say the bracha, "May God enable me to be a head rather than a tail." Now that doesn't mean that everybody should strive to become the leader. But there's a difference between being a head and a tail. If we allow our peers and the culture around us to dictate what we should do, then someone else is the leader and we follow blindly, just like the tail drags along with the rest of the animal. And so when we eat the head of the fish and we say the bracha, we say that we ask for a blessing, that we retain our thinking, that we are able to choose a path in life rather than being pulled along every which way by a culture which seeks only expedience, only its own pleasure, and not an ultimate purpose. And if there's any question about this, we need only look at what we have done with the world. God put Adam in the Garden of Eden, and the Midrash says that he said to Adam, "Look at all of these beautiful trees. Look at all of this beautiful vegetation. I created this all for you. Please be careful that you do not ruin my world, because there will be no one to set it straight again." So what has mankind done with the world? In order to satisfy our needs and to satisfy perhaps our greed, we have destroyed the tropical forests. We've destroyed animal habitats. We've let animals go extinct. We've polluted the air. We've polluted the water. And this is why it's important to think about being a head rather than being a tail. Not being schlepped along by what the world around us wants us to do, but to use our own minds. One other thing about symbolism. We could say, "Bless us with a sweet year," without using an apple and honey. What's the purpose of the symbol? And I believe that one of the reasons is to teach us that actions, things that we do, can create feelings. So it's a mitzvah to be happy. But what happens if my circumstances are that I don't feel too happy? And the answer is, sing and dance and act as if you were happy, because actions influence emotions, not only the other way around. And so we take actions on Rosh HaShana to indicate, right, that our actions may very well be the cause of how we feel, and that we can actually control our emotions by acting in a proper way.